my darling Fumi Nation. We are back with summer colors, my darling. The Power Puff t-shirt, darlings, is back for you. We have the pink and the yellow. You asked, my darling, and I said, why not? Available for you now. A lot of them have already sold out. A lot of you really love the colors. Don't worry, I'll bring it back. But I just live and love. I am wearing the pink, as you can see, the most gorgeous ever. And we have what is delayed, not denied in the back of them. We still got the white ones for those of you that still want them. What is delayed is not denied. We also have the powder blue. The powder blue was such a success. We still have some more for you, my darlings. So the pink and the yellow are the colors for summer 2026. And of course, for my dark girlies, we have what is delayed, not denied, the black. Our tote bags, which of course you can put into the pocket, and it's compact for shopping, for going to the gym. We also have the white, tangerine orange, as well as the powder blue, which, darlings, are absolutely fabulous, and you can take them everywhere. Compact, and then you have it on the out. Such fun colors, my darlings. And again, like I said, you have the big pocket on the inside, and that is what you use to fold in the bag. You're going to yoga, you're going to the supermarket, you're going away for the weekend, you want to put all of your beauty products in there, darlings, it's for you. Happy shopping, my darlings, and I hope you love the summer colors. All of my love. Mwah. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, my darlings? Do not forget that I shall be at the Ade Bakari show on the runway this Saturday. So if you're in London, please stop by so I can say thank you so very much to all of the love and support that you shower me here on this channel. Thank you so very much for everything, my darlings. I am going to be at African Fashion Week the following month, and I am also going to be doing London Fashion Week. So yeah, we're back on the runway, and guess what? I don't mind it at all. They're paying me, so guess what? I live and love coin. And if they're paying me, I will be there. I get free clothes, I get money, I get to see you guys. What is there not to love and like? I live and love. I live and what? I live and love. All right, why are we here? This one really just somebody sent it to me, and it is none other than our wonderful and fabulous Peter Thomas, Real Housewives of Atlanta alum. So Peter Thomas says he asked Cynthia Bailey, his ex-wife, to buy his townhouse before serving time for his IRS troubles, but claims she backed out at the last minute, and what happened? He lost his house. So let us take a quick listen, and then we'll get into it, okay?
That it was under I wanted to secure it because I'm going away. And I said, if I go away for a year, or at least a year, 14, 15 months, I want to come back to my home. All right. So I needed to make a payment, okay, to just pay it off. Okay. So I said, Cynthia, I need you to write this check. As a matter of fact, Cynthia, I need you to buy this townhouse from me. All right. Under your company name. Okay, I'm gone. Okay, could rent it out, Airbnb it, whatever. Because I have $350,000 equity into this place. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't want to lose that money. Okay, all right. And if you can't Airbnb it, or for whatever reason you could sell it, it's under your company name. Okay, but at least I know there's a chance of me having my home when I get back out. And we met at a restaurant in the Loop, and she agreed, and I talked to my banker, which I introduced her to, which is now her banker, okay, and I involved my friend Sunita Brooks in it because she was talking to Cynthia more than I was talking to. I wasn't trying to talk to Cynthia every day, so I had Sunita in the mix, talking to her to make sure it would go down. And like 10 days before the process fold, I called her on the 9th day and said, hey, look, I've been texting you, and for you to engage with people that we could do the purchase. And I don't know what happened within her saying yes in that 10 days, but I sent her a text, and her reply was, I feel like I'm being pressured. I feel like I'm being bullied. Okay. And I'm like, what? So we had a great lunch. Okay. I thought everything was good. I'm the guy who walked away not taking 50% of the money, not taking any money, future money, just walked away. Sell the house, keep the money from the proceeds from the house, do whatever. Anything you think I owed you, you got it. Okay, I don't want nothing. So when she did that to me, and the day when I made that statement is the day that the marshal knocked on my door at 7:30 in the morning and give me 15 minutes to get out of my townhouse. Okay? And I thought we were good. I thought I didn't take nothing from the divorce. I thought we were friends. She just did the podcast in the said townhouse. And now I lost my house because she didn't stand up for me.
It's the audacity for me. It's the audacity. I met Cynthia at New York Fashion Week. Beautiful, beautiful woman. We had a little chit chat. I think we both had afros. I'm talking about quite a while ago. I think Whitney had just passed away that year. But we bumped into each other and we were chatting and talking. And she was married to Peter. And even at that time, I remember saying, watch your back, girl. Just watch your back, you know. And you know Cynthia, always smiling and beautiful and just chill. Sometimes people take advantage. They take full advantage of friends, loved ones, people that care for them. Past the borderline, as a matter of fact, of disrespect. And Peter, as far as I'm concerned, you took full advantage of Cynthia. And you are so very lucky indeed that it was only your house that you lost. This is the same Cynthia who poured her own money into your club and she never got anything out of it, and you subsequently lost that bar too. I think it was like a club, bar, lounge or whatever. You guys remember what he had on the show. This is the same Cynthia. You're explaining yourself and you're like, I'm not trying to talk to Cynthia every day. The disrespect. This is the same Cynthia that you're saying, I called you because I was like, I need you to come and take care of this. She needs you to carry you because she carried you throughout the marriage. She carried you even after the marriage. She even came to your podcast because nobody was really trying to come to your podcast. You can't even be honest with yourself and say, I'm going to jail. Why? Because you were trying to play with the I, the R, and the S, and nobody plays with the IRS. That's how you found yourself in the circumstance that you are in, and you cannot have any accountability because you're a rubbish human being. I'm so sorry, but I have to call it what it is. Let's stop beating around the bush. You're just a rubbish human being. You take no accountability, no responsibility. It's not Cynthia's business to come and start taking care of your house.
Are you surprised that she is still a part of the show?
Yeah, she don't know how to let go of shit like that. She counts her pennies.
If you had been a law-abiding citizen, you just might not have been going to jail in the first place. You just might not have been losing your house in the first place. This is 10 days before they kicked you out. So you had no plan B, C, D, E, and F. You didn't even have savings. You just squandered the money. You squandered the money that you made from the bar. You squandered the money in front of Cynthia's eyes. Her hard work of walking, of modeling for years down that runway, posing left and right, all that model money with the skinny body that she had before, not the mature body that she has now. That modeling money, she gave you everything and more, and you have no respect for her. You come out here, the audacity of you, how dare you, to come and start declaring that because of Cynthia you lost your house. No, you lost your house. She's not your mother. She's not here to babysit you. She's not responsible for your, no longer anyway, for your financial troubles. You are responsible for it. You didn't deserve the house. Talking about the house, how did you even get the house? 350,000. Look at how careless you are. Just look at how careless you are. You are friends only because Cynthia is being civil with you. That's why. You don't care about yourself. It's evident. Look at how you lost your house. But I'm sure Cynthia has her house. You destroy other people's financial lives because you are reckless, because you don't love anybody but yourself. I'm speaking on behalf of Cynthia, because Cynthia might never ever say that to you. And then you're talking about 10 days later, she called and said that she was being bullied and she was being... I am almost certain that if we ask Cynthia her version of this story, it's different. And I tell you why. Because you talking about that settlement and the divorce, that settlement, whatever I owe you, I give you. No, you had every intention of regaining that townhouse when you got out of prison. She was just basically, take care of the payments for me until I get back. That's an ex-husband. Let me flip the script. Would you have even taken care of her cat if she was going to prison? If she was going on a weekend, actually, forget prison. If she was going away on a weekend, would you have even taken care of her cat? No, you would not have. This is the same Cynthia you're telling us in the same breath that you cannot be talking to Cynthia every day. Cynthia is just to be used and abused whenever I need something from her. Why did I do this episode? I did this episode because I also personally know some people that just call you up when they need something. They don't care about you. They don't care about your welfare. They don't care about your health. They don't care about your happy. They don't care about how you are doing. They don't even stop by and say, you know what, I bought some Chinese. I thought about you. I bought some for you too. Just stopping by. They won't pick up your dry cleaning for you. It's New York, yeah? Okay. So you always go back and forth to the dry cleaners. You didn't bring a box of pastries. You sit down there with your arrogant, stupid, ignorant self talking about, we had a great lunch. We had a great lunch. That's somebody that you are trying, hoping that they will do something, which is a huge financial strain and ask, even if she had the money. She doesn't have other plans to take care of herself, to go on vacation, to extend her own apartment, her townhouse. Maybe she wants an extra wing. Maybe she wants to pour it into a business. Who are you to ask her for anything after everything that you have done? Girls, I don't want us to be foolish. That is the reason why I'm doing this episode. You know why? Because I'm holding this same mirror, this same Peter Thomas, to all the women out there who do this for their exes, for their rubbish boyfriends, partners. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. The thing here is that you love him and you think if I do this extra thing that he will love me, that he will appreciate me, that he will see me in the way I see him. I am telling you, not only will he never see you the way you are pleading and begging and taking crumbs off the table, he looks at you as an opportunity and a money ticket. He has seen a buffoon, a fool, somebody that he can take advantage of, somebody that he doesn't care about, somebody that he can really, fully, absolutely, financially take advantage of. And if he wants to be real nasty, he'll sleep with you. Because, hey, you're there. You know the cooch is free. Why not? I'm being very brazen with you because Peter Thomas has allies all over this planet, all over the world. They're gigolos. They will come out and they will say sweet, sweet talk, cuckoo, 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 mwah, 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 love, love, love. I'm going to jail. When I come back, ooh, poom, poom, me and you. I'm going to pour all of my energy to you. And we believe it because you feel you deserve love. You are lonely. You feel that the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. I am telling you here and now, this is a bad idea. And I applaud Cynthia. At least this one time that I know of, you give him the woozy up the bottom. You give him what? You give him the woozy up the bottom. You squandered her money into that bar, lounge, club thingy. I saw it with my own eyes, and I saw where it was going. It was nothing short of a drowning Titanic. I saw it. I did see it. But here we are. Cynthia didn't want to listen to her entire family, despite the fact that that wedding dress, grey, with the fabulous bow, it was so fabulous. You could have worn that to a red carpet. It didn't have to be a wedding. But again, I've been in that situation too, where I've been a fool for a man. And I think because those rose-colored lenses fell off. Again, from my 30 to 40, I took that training platform. And I had all kinds of relationships. And I don't regret any single one of them. Because I was in class. Because I was going for a master's degree in relationships. And when I came out the other end, I was lucky, fortunate, sliver by the skin of my teeth to get married at 40. Because baby girl is not easy. But I got married. And I married very well. And I've been married for 18 years. And he's my best friend. And he's my brother, he's my husband, he's my lover, he's my papa, he's my daddy, he's my pops. He plays different roles in my life. But it was those 10 years that I acquired where the relations were poo, 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 poo. That was when I learned. And I learned, Fumi, you know what? Don't be a fool. And there were times when it was hard to walk away. But you know what? I stuck with the script. I stuck with the script. And I said, don't deviate from any plan. Especially on this dating list. Don't deviate. And I did it. So as far as I am concerned, Peter, you are lucky, again like I said, that you only lost the house. I wish, I really do, as a lesson, that you have lost everything that you took from Cynthia. Because you have to feel it. You have to feel it. And you don't take any responsibility of how you got into this, quicksand. Because you didn't go to jail right away. You were told when you would have to go. Peter, Cynthia is your only friend, only person that would even show up to the miserable lunch. It's miserable because I have to sit across from you and see your face. After everything that you have done to her, I would have said I'll be there and not show up. Even your mama, your family members, there was nobody on your Rolodex that you could call that could cough up that kind of money ASAP sap. The only person who could do it was Cynthia. Why? Because Cynthia had done it before. Why? Because Cynthia had done it before for you. Why? Because Cynthia had done it before for you a couple of times. So you look at her and say, and she's a bank. All I have to do is press here, press there, say one or two emotional things, and that's it. And you know what? Upon reflection, Cynthia went. Maybe even for... I swear to God, I'm thinking about it. Cynthia went, not knowing what the lunch entailed. And she sat across from the table. And then you proposed this to her. She was thinking maybe you were going to call and say, Cynthia, my darling, my beautiful, tall, gorgeous, caramel wife, I apologize for everything I did to you. I'm at a place where I look at you and I regret how I treated you. Because you see, for somebody like Cynthia, she's very easy. Cynthia doesn't want anything. But that apology would have meant everything to her. It would have made her feel seen. That in essence, hot flash. No matter how cute I look, I'm 57 years old out here in these streets and I have a hot flash. What was I saying? I digress. She felt seen. That she would have felt seen. And she would have felt that, okay, the marriage didn't work out. But that does not mean I have to completely wipe out the relationship. Maybe I have to look to myself also. And that you always have to. Always look to yourself. Because Any relationship, nobody is 100% at fault. It's not possible. Peter can only take from Cynthia what Cynthia allows and what Cynthia gives. That's why it's a two-way street. But it would have given her comfort to know that he had empathy and there was some kind of love. And perhaps upon reflection, because now that there's distance, he was able to actually see that Cynthia was a diamond and he lost that. Instead, Cynthia ran around making arrangements, cancelling appointments, meetings, moving things around, getting a taxi, still arriving late because you know the traffic in New York is hideous and you know she's not taking the subway. To get there relatively not too late, to sit down across from wonderful Thomas that she still has one or two feelings for. That's why she's there. No ex-wife will do it otherwise. If I had other plans, if I had another man, if somebody was buying me jewelry in Cartier, or I was being made love to on the Upper East Side, I would not have time for Peter Thomas. Lunch, snacks, dinner, or not. I wouldn't be there. But then again, here I am, because I still have one or two heartbeats for this useless man. And so Cynthia came there with her new outfit, barely getting through the door, late and everything, only for her to sit down there, hoping that she would finally get the acknowledgement she had prayed for. After all, I cannot have a second husband and still not get my acknowledgement. And Peter Thomas sat across from her and said, listen, in a not so humble fashion, because it's not in him, I need you to buy the townhouse. I'm going to prison. I live and love. And Cynthia looked at him. I already know. Cynthia looked at him and she hated herself. She no longer hated him, she hated herself. Because she could see that, oh my God, I'm a fool to think that there's anything, there's a worthy bone in this man that looks at me in any kind of way. He will continue to use me as long as I allow. So you know what she did? She ate the lunch. She drank the drink. She might have even given him a peck on the cheek, because that was the last time. And then she left. The house can burn down to cinders. I do not care. You see, when a woman is done, Peter kept on talking. Let me introduce you to a banker. My banker is now your banker. Did you see how he threw that in there? As if to say, she's still benefiting. Some way, shape or form. She still benefited. He was still there talking, thinking, aha, good. He might have even been irritated in his arrogant mind, because you know he's a narcissist. I could have even called her on the phone. I didn't have to come out here and waste my time to have this lunch with her. He might have paid because he needed her to pay 100 times over because his favor was bigger. And that was how she walked away. And she said, to hell with this. Hence why he's here talking about, I lost that house, because in his mind, he thought about it, especially when he got 15 minutes to be thrown out of the townhouse. Cynthia got her own back. She did this to me to spite me. She did this to me as revenge. She did this to me to say, whoop, up the woozy. She played me and I did not see it. I am the player, but I got played. Oh baby, Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Because before I finally go, I'll tell you this, Peter. You taught her the game. And she was a flawless A student. That's why you got played. She played you just the way you played her. And now you're mad. And while you were in jail, instead of you to be reformed, you couldn't wait to come out here in these social media streets to say, Cynthia, I know what you did. Instead of you to go back, that's what a humble human being would do, to say, I did it to Cynthia. That house is nothing in comparison to how much money I squandered of hers. If I am wrong in this analysis, drop it down in the comment section for me and teach me. Because as far as I'm concerned, while I'm living on this earth, I really hope that I learn every day. But when I saw this 3-minute skit, I said, you know what, Peter? I need for you to hear the real truth. If Cynthia will never have the courage to call it out, I will speak on her behalf and tell you, you played her, you abused her. She sacrificed her family, her friends, her relationships so much because of you. And you, from the gate in Atlanta, you saw her as an opportunity ticket because Cynthia was nice. That's another thing. You see, nice will get you nowhere. Don't be nice, mama. Don't be nice. Be nice to children. They are sweet and innocent. Majority of them. Other than that, nah. Nah. Do not forget to like, to subscribe. Hit the notification button, baby. And I'll see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. Mwah. I am so excited. I mean, talk about keeping it in the family. For those of you that don't know, I was a beauty queen. Yes, I was Miss West Africa 1990. Yes, decades ago. And then it's come back full circle with my beautiful niece Farah, who is competing to be Miss Alberta. I want you guys to sponsor, to support her. She has a wonderful support page. Please go right ahead and support her. Please, please, please. She is absolutely beautiful and amazing. I remember when Farah was born, and to see her now walking on stage and winning all of these beauty competitions just warms my heart. So I want to use my platform to spread the word out there. Please support my wonderful niece Farah and just click onto the link and give her all the support that you can. I will deeply I will deeply appreciate it. And Farah, congratulations. Well, you know you're my daughter anyway, because I don't have daughters. So you are my daughter. It doesn't matter who birthed you. You're my daughter. And I am so proud of you. Fumi Nation, this is the first. Yes, my darlings. The next generation doing wonderful and amazing things. And for Farah to walk out on these platforms and really follow in my steps, in my footsteps, I am absolutely speechless. And I want you to support her. Okay, all of my love. Thank you for everything. I love you guys. Mwah.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking